Alright guys, welcome back to this week's pickups video. So it's been a couple weeks since I've done a pickups video, and I've got a couple games. It's been, haven't been finding many things that I wanted to get online at the right price, and not too many things in store. So this is like 2 weeks worth of things I did find. Couple of things from online, and a couple things from the thrift store. Alright, so let's go over the thrift store stuff first. Okay, so there are a couple duplicates in here. At the price, I was like, I have a couple different Wiis I got to get rid of, and you know, these games go good with the Wii, so I figured, hey, $1 a piece, might as well. So things that aren't kind of video game related. Disney Pocahontas storybook. I know. I just kind of want to see what it was. I'm kind of a Disney fan. And yeah, probably threw away my money, but it was something I wanted to check out. So I hope I have a computer that still works with that. Next up, couple movies. Super Mario Bros. 3 and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I was a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog as a kid. I had 2 of their VHS tapes, and it's kind of was one of my go-to shows to watch when I was going to bed at night. So I figured, hey, pick it up, try it out. I didn't think I have a copy, and I don't, so there I go. Alright, now the games. We'll go over the ones that are duplicates first. Alright. Super Mario Bros. 1. They were having a sale, so I got them for $1 a piece, and 2 of them are the exact same ones. I was like, alright, I have a couple weeks I need to put some games with, and I figure this will help sell them. They're Mario. They're complete. But it's the other one that I really wanted, just because it's a little bit different. It's horrible case. I'm going to have to switch out the case, but I want the cover. It's the cover for a promotional display on it only. So I think this was probably like a GameStop cover or something like that they ended up just putting the game in to sell it. But I'm like, oh, that's cool. I definitely want that cover. It's like, yeah. Didn't want the case. The case is just black. I'll probably put in another case and just put that cover onto it. So, yeah, I had to. Next up, Metroid Prime 3. I do have the trilogy, but yet again, you know, red was $1 that week, so I picked it up for $1. Called it a good day. This one, I don't even think I can use it anymore. It's one of those online games. Final Fantasy XI for the Xbox 360. I just really like Final Fantasy, and I figured, hey, you know, you can't use it anymore, but, you know, for the $1, it'd be cool to add to the collection. Not every game I'm going to ever own will be a game that I'm going to play when I add to the collection. I kind of want to keep it more to games that I can go up to and be like, I kept this game because I enjoy it. Or I really like that series. Or I like the box art. I don't want to collect every single thing for a console except for 2. I probably want every Dreamcast game, besides maybe the sports games. And maybe one of each sports game, the best one. And just about every N64 game. Yet again, same thing. I don't need every single football game. Probably just like the best football game, maybe like one of the other side games. So I don't want a complete set of each, but a pretty close. I more want it like a really good video game store that just has the best of the best for game rentals. And I can just go up and be like, hey, there it is. All right, next up, Mario Kart Wii. Yet again, another game I don't think I can play, but I really like Phantasy Star for the Dreamcast. But Phantasy Star for the PS2. I didn't know this came out for that one, but I really liked it. I think you have to you can only use it online. But hey, it's still Phantasy Star. I really love the cover, the artwork on it, and I can put it with my other Phantasy Stars. All right, next up, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And this one, it's probably just garbage, but sometimes these games you pick up and they can be entertaining for like a night. And so, yeah, Wonder World's amusement park. you know, sometimes it's just a good little game night. Throw them on, play some party games, and check it out. If not, I think I could probably get my $1 or $2 back for this. So, I won't complain. Okay, so, I thought it was done. The online stuff. Now, it came shipped in this box, and they just wrapped it with, like, ad paper, which is fine, good, reasonable. But then I open it up, and literally, it's like all the ad paper was on one side, and the games were just up against, like, the outside of the box. I'm like, alright, so if something would have just hit right there, it would have just hit right into my games. Not protection whatsoever. So, I got a Game Boy bundle. I don't need the Game Boy, but it came with the Game Boy, so I'll probably just resell the Game Boy to try to get some of my money back. It was more the games I wanted. So, I'm saying so a lot today. Here we go. We'll start with the big item, you know, the rare one. The Game Boy. Oh. Wow, this is other than the front, it's nice color. Not too scratched up. Perfect on the inside. 1989. I mean, the front's a little worse for wear, but got Paperboy. That's what I wanted to play. That's one of the games I got it for because I didn't have it. Sometimes what I do is I look for a game that I want, and then I see if they're in a bundle, just kind of like, you know, 'cause, yeah, you could buy any game you want on eBay separately, but, you know, you're paying a lot more for it. I forget what I paid for this bundle. I think it was like 40, 45. I should write that down. So what I do is I look for a bundle, and it's like, oh, well, the game was like $5, $6, and this game was that. And I try to find bundles that sometimes have those and get it at hopefully a better price. So yeah, Paperboy is one of the ones I wanted. Next up, Burger Time Deluxe. I really started getting into Burger Time on the arcade this past summer up at Fun Spot, and I didn't know they had too many of them for the consoles. And when I saw this one in the bundle, I'm like, oh, I want to try that to see how different it is from the arcade one, or how they fit it into this little guy. So hopefully it looks good. We'll see in a couple seconds now, won't we? All right, next up, Super Mario Land. I've never played this one. Well, sorry. I've never owned this one or played it on the actual Game Boy. I played it on an emulator and I really liked it. The second one is better, but this one's still not bad. Cool little art. Case looks like it's never been opened since it's been put in here. Dr. Mario. Let's see. This one looked cool. I kind of like space shooters and stuff like that. Korth. I don't even know how to say that. All right. Next up. Dexterity? It just looked like a cool little cover. So I was like, oh, okay. I figured all in all, 10 games. I think I paid $4 a piece for it. Like, that's not bad. This one was a weird cover, but I really want to try it. Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World. Obviously, you know, every Game Boy ever made probably should have one of these in their bundle. Tetris. Next up, 3 more games to go. This one, I only got it because Mario's on the cover. Baseball. You can see that? Maybe. He's the pitcher. Ooh! I did not know this was in here. Awesome. So, I really loved The Boy and the Blob for the NES, and I never knew how to play it as a kid. I got pretty far without knowing what I was doing. I was just guessing half the time, but I never could get past a certain part. As an adult, I downloaded the manual and realized, oh wow, there's all this stuff to it. And apparently there's one for the Game Boy called David Crane's The Rescue of Princess Blobette, starring The Boy and His Blob. I did not know this was coming in here. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, and the second one. I think, to me, this is a great little bundle. A lot of great games. I'm probably keeping almost all these besides maybe like 2. Super Mario Brothers Land 2, which is an awesome one. It kind of like, almost like Super Mario Brothers World, has a little map you can walk around, different levels. For a Game Boy game, this is an amazing one. If you haven't played one, this was cool. All right, and it actually came with the manuals for most of these. So Dr. Mario, Dexterity, if I'm saying that correctly, Paperboy, the manual for the console, Back with Blob, I don't know if that's part of the manual or if it's ripped, Quarth, Burger Time little artwork, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land 1, and Tetris and the Boomer's Adventure. I was like, alright, all the manuals and the games, not a bad price, I don't think. At the end of the day, when you buy video games or collect for, you want to get the best price you can get. And if you're happy with the price, then you can't really complain about it. Yeah, maybe you could get it cheaper somewhere else, but everything you could always get cheaper than somewhere else. So, I mean, you can never play that game. You just have to be like, am I okay with paying that price? If you feel like it's a good deal, then don't be angry if you find it somewhere else cheaper the next day, because you never knew that was going to happen. So I feel like a good deal. Happy about that. And yeah, now I just got to make some cases for these so that they're not all just sitting like this. I do like having custom-made little cases to keep them in, so that way they're easier to see, easier to find. Maybe I'll do a little tour of that at some point. All right, guys, that's it for the pickups video this week. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you found recently that you're really happy to get. And have a good night. Keep on gaming and catch you later.